So far, you've seen how Claude can help you create a complete, visual, and interactive dashboard in just a few steps. But like any tool, Claude has clear strengths and some important limitations that you should be aware of. Let's take a look at both. What Claude does really well. First, idea generation and structure. Claude is great at suggesting the right visualizations for your data, even when you give it minimal input. Second, writing code from scratch. Whether it's HTML, CSS, JavaScript, or libraries like chart.js, Claude produces it quickly, cleanly, and in a well-organized way. Third, responding to improvement requests. You can ask it to change colors, reorganize the layout, add filters, and it usually delivers solid solutions without you needing to touch anything yourself. And fourth, explaining what it does. You can ask Claude to walk you through any part of the code, which makes it an excellent learning companion. Its explanations are clear and easy to follow. Now, the limitations. The first is file size. You can't upload files larger than 30 megabytes. The second is limited design control. Claude doesn't give you full access to advanced design elements. For that, you'd need dedicated design tools. The third is privacy. You should avoid uploading sensitive or confidential files since there are no guaranteed privacy protections when using AI tools like this. And the fourth is no direct integrations. If you want to connect your dashboard to external applications or databases, you'll need to handle that manually. What Claude isn't perfect at yet, though this may well improve in the near future. Reading real CSV files directly can sometimes be unreliable. Claude can simulate reading a CSV, but it doesn't always handle actual local file loading properly in restricted browser environments. For example, using Fetch without a server. My recommendation, if you run into this issue, use a tool like Live Server or a simple local server to avoid those errors. Catching all bugs. If there's an error in the code Claude generates, it may not always catch it on its own, and you might end up with minor bugs or poorly named variables. If something isn't working, ask Claude to review that specific section of the code. That focused approach tends to surface the issue much more reliably. Coordinating complex components. When you ask for multiple charts, filters, and conditional logic all at once, Claude can sometimes lose consistency, forgetting earlier declarations or repeating structures. The fix here is to break your project into incremental steps. Ask for one chart, wait for the result, then ask for the next. Building it piece by piece usually solves this problem. When to use Claude versus when to intervene manually. Use Claude when you want to get started quickly, when you're not sure what to visualize, when you want to avoid manual coding, or when you need a fast prototype to present or explore ideas. Consider manual intervention when you're working on a production-level project, publishing results from a rigorous analysis, needing very specific behaviors Claude isn't quite reaching, or optimizing performance and integrating real APIs. Think of it this way. Claude is a brilliant co-pilot, no pun intended, but you are still the pilot. And the more you practice prompting effectively, the more it multiplies your creative and analytical power.